Hello. Paralives has finally shown us 45 minutes of live mode gameplay. And honestly, this reveal is already splitting the entire community in half. Some people are excited, others are disappointed, and a lot of players don't know what to think yet. So today, I'm breaking everything down. The good, the messy, the confusing, and also the little details that might have been easy to miss. Because this preview, it actually tells us a lot more about the state of the game than it looks on the surface. Let's go through it together. The very first thing that hits you is the atmosphere, and honestly, it's gorgeous. Paralives' world feels warm, cozy, and handcrafted in a way most life sims don't even try to replicate anymore. The lighting especially, soft, natural, almost painterly, gives every interior this warm glow that immediately pulls you in. The town itself had this European old town charm. Narrow streets, muted colors, shops with real personality. And stepping inside places like Bloom and Story Nook felt surprisingly immersive. NPCs actually work there. You can walk around, shop, interact, and whatever you buy shows up later in your build mode catalog. It's a small touch, but it makes a huge difference. It feels like the world is responding to you. Now, let's talk about the para themselves. A lot of players said something interesting. They look like they have personality, like someone cared about creating them. And I agree. There's a charm to them. Their faces, their expressions, even the little quirks in how they behave. It's very different from the uniform, plastic vibe people often criticize in Sims. But the animation system is where things become complicated. Movements felt stiff, sometimes floaty, sometimes unfinished. A few interactions broke halfway, and in a couple of moments, paras just blinked out of existence. It's not shocking for an early access build, but it does pull you out of the moment. The foundation is there, the personality is there, the technical polish isn't. Yet. Once you settle into the gameplay, you start to see what Paralives is aiming for. And honestly, there are moments that absolutely work. One of my favorites was the morning newspaper. Your para wakes up and gets this little daily pop-up with news from town, tiny updates, events. It's such a cozy, atmospheric touch. It makes the world feel alive without forcing big scripted story beats. Then there's progression. Every action you take, cooking, chatting, working, contributes to your experience. And after each work shift, your para earns upgrade points. It's simple, but it adds a sense of growth that a lot of life sims lack. And I have to mention the job hunting moment. Finding work by reading hiring papers posted outside shops? That was excellent. It gives you a reason to explore, and it makes the job system feel grounded in the environment. Transitions between live and build mode were another pleasant surprise. Very smooth, very clean. But it wasn't all polished. One of the biggest frustrations players had was the camera. The walls were always fully up, blocking visibility inside the house. And the funny part is that developers confirmed the cutaway option exists. They just didn't use it for this recording. And that upset a lot of people. Not because the feature is missing, but because we didn't get to see it. Interaction pacing was another point of friction. Some actions took a long time, long enough that several viewers immediately said, "Please add a speed up button." And yeah, jobs are rabbit holes for now. Your para simply fades out when they go to work. No walking animation, no leaving the house, no transition, just a quick disappearance. It feels very early access. This is where the community split completely. On YouTube, people said the UI looked clean and modern. On Reddit, people said the UI looked clunky and outdated. And both sides are right. The UI is minimal, which some players love. But the conversation interface in particular feels like it needs more personality and more clarity. It's functional, but not expressive. Then there's the question of controls. No controller support at launch, only point-and-click movement. and that instantly disappointed Steam Deck users. It's not game-breaking, but it definitely limits how some people will play. This part exploded. The showcase wasn't actually live. It was pre-recorded, which is totally fine if you're clear about it. But calling it a live stream and calling the footage live ended up causing a small storm in the Discord community. Some players felt misled, some were angry, some were disappointed. Others defended the team immediately, saying pre-recorded streams avoid lag and crashes. But the real issue wasn't the recording, it was the communication. In the video, they said things like, "We ran out of time," which doesn't make sense in a pre-record. And the long Paramaker segment, inside a live mode showcase, made people feel like the team didn't actually have much new gameplay to show. That combination created tension. But let's talk about the highlights, because there were some genuinely impressive pieces in this reveal. The world design is lovely, cozy, detailed, atmospheric. Build mode items continue to look incredible, unique, full of charm. Modding tools available at launch is a huge win for the community. And hearing that Create a World will arrive during early access? Massive. Like, genuinely game-changing for sandbox players. At the same time, there are things that clearly need more development. Routing and pathfinding need polishing. Animation blending needs time. The conversation system needs more depth and more personality. Work and school transitions need something more than a simple fade-out. And we need clearer personality-driven autonomy. Paras choosing activities that match who they are, instead of random tasks. A lot of suggestions were actually very reasonable. People want jobs to require actual skills, not to become a therapist or nurse on day one. People want money to feel earned at the start. People want more randomness, more small surprises, more dynamic events. And a lot of players asked for paras to act autonomously only when it fits their personality, not when it's outside their skill set. Honestly, all of these are excellent notes for early access. So what does this reveal really tell us? Paralives is not trying to be a huge AAA life sim with a giant marketing budget. It's a small indie team building something ambitious with heart, passion, and community involvement. This reveal wasn't perfect. Some parts were slow. Some choices were confusing. And the pre-recording controversy definitely hurt the mood. But there's also so much potential here. The world feels alive. The para feel expressive. Build mode is already industry-leading. And the foundation of the gameplay loop, even if rough, is promising. If the team focuses on animations, pacing, UI clarity, and personality depth, this could become one of the most meaningful life sims we've had in years. So now I want to hear from you. What was the one moment that surprised you today? And what's the one thing you hope they fix next? Thanks for watching this breakdown, and I'll see you in the next video.